teams that are in the playoff picture as of today. Starting at the top, the New York Liberty, 21-4 with the home court advantage throughout the playoffs if the postseason started today. Number 2, the Connecticut Sun. The Sun made a blockbuster trade with Chicago just before the break, welcoming in Marina Mabrey. We will see how that helps.
Good trade.
In at 3rd, the Minnesota Lynx. They get back Nafisa Collier, now healthy after missing the last 5 with her Lynx team before the Olympic break. Seattle at 4th, 17-8. The Storm are impressive, going 8-2 in their last 10. And at the 5 spot, not used to seeing this, the Las Vegas Aces, probably the biggest question mark down the stretch of the regular season is where the back-to-back champs will land in playoffs. The Mercury 6, Indiana Fever 7, and Chicago Sky in that 8th spot. So, Drea, my first hot topic question for you.
Okay.
The Liberty are in first place as of today. Will they still be there at the end of the regular season?
Oh, yes, if Benijah Laney is healthy and returns soon. We know she is out tonight. She had that knee procedure.
Okay.
Coach Sandy Brondello said that she is practicing, but they don't want to rush this. If Benijah Laney can come back and she looks like herself after that procedure, I do think the Liberty can hold on to that top spot. The team that I think will push them for it could actually be the Lynx. The Liberty have the 4th easiest remaining schedule left. The Lynx have the 5th easiest remaining schedule left. So look out for the Lynx to maybe try to take that top spot. We'll see.
Wow, I love that because everyone has been really sleeping on the Lynx this season. I like that pick. All right, so next up it's time for a friendly reminder of just how dominant A'ja Wilson has been this season, averaging 27 points, 12 rebounds, and nearly 3 blocks a game, all of which lead the league, by the way. No one has ever finished a season leading the league in all 3. So, Drea, is there any competition for A'ja when it comes to MVP?
No, you knew that. You knew the answer to that before it even came out of your mouth. No,
you gotta say it.
Hell no, not gonna happen, not happening. You could just phrase that however you want to. No one is coming close to A'ja Wilson for MVP. It is hers. It is done. Just go ahead and send her the trophy. What is it? The trophy. Send it to her.
Yeah, send it to her. All right, she's got that. All right, but is the Rookie of the Year race as sure as the MVP? Now, this one is tough. Caitlin Clark remains the odds-on favorite ahead of Angel Reese, who is 7-1, and the next closest player is Rakia Jackson, and she is about 300-1. Wow. So Clark is ahead in this race, to say the least. Drea, who's winning Rookie of the Year?
Why would you even bring her
That
up?
is a hot topic question. I'm not going to say who's winning Rookie of the Year because we do still have the second half of the season left. It does feel like a 2-person race. Maybe Rakia Jackson can make a slight push, but her team is struggling, so I'm not exactly sure about that. But when it comes to Caitlin and Angel, it is not a lock the way I just said A'ja Wilson is, but I will say Caitlin right now has a bit of an edge because of the way that the Fever and Caitlin finished the first half of the season, and I still have question marks about what Chicago looks like without Marina Mabrey, so we'll see.
Because team performance could come into play.
Into effect.
All right, the WNBA trade deadline is coming up August 20th. This is a lot. You seem like you've been doing some work during the break. The trade deadline is coming up. What teams need to make a move?
Oh, what teams need? Okay, I'm not going to go with trade deadline because I don't know who needs to swap with who, and I don't know about the salary cap. I need to look into that a little bit more. But there are some free agents. If I'm Seattle, maybe even New York, I'm trying to snag Gabby Williams. Gabby Williams had such a phenomenal Olympics run. She's played in the WNBA before. She's played for Seattle before.
Amazing.
I think Gabby needs to be on a team for sure. Emma Miesemann, look out for her potentially on the Sparks. Now, Megan Gustafson. If the Aces can get Canada's Megan Gustafson, they'll be in a great spot. Megan Gustafson was balling for Canada in the Olympics. If not, maybe the Aces try to snag Emma Miesemann. That's just a thought. The last one, Odyssey Sims. If I'm the Indiana Fever, I'm trying to snag Odyssey Sims. I'm just throwing that out there. Do with that as you wish.
Make sure y'all hit Dre up, tell her how you feel. All right. The Aces are starting to look familiar since.
So look, we're going to stop it right there. You know, that would be a good pickup actually for the Fever. That would be a good pickup for all those teams if they actually decide to do that. But the Indiana Fever, I don't know what we're going to be able to do. I already saw the statement where, you know, it's just realistically the cap space with everybody's teams are just so limited. So I don't know how much room we're going to have to even make moves like that. Now, as far as what she's saying about the MVP race, look, obviously right now A'ja is runner-up. I mean, she is by far leading the MVP race. Clark, when it comes down to betting aspects and actually knowing numbers, and Clark is right there. Now, I wouldn't say it's just completely over. You know, Stewart could go crazy second half. Clark could go crazy. Anybody could go crazy. and take it far into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? There could be a big push for the MVP race. Now, if Asia keeps up what she's doing, it's over. We all know that. But yeah. Now, as far as the rookie race, don't even bring up Rickea Jackson. I don't know why would she even, why would you do that? You know, Caitlin Clark by far is going to win Rookie of the Year. To me, based off what she's doing, she just looks like the best rookie on the floor every night. I mean, there's no question about it. Caitlin Clark is by far the best rookie of the league. She's better than a lot of these veterans. So there's no talks with that. The rookie of the race debate is kind of over. You know, Angel Reese, she would have to do something out of this world to win rookie of the year. I think at this point, I think everybody, the double stuff is cool. But when it comes to being the rookie of the year, I mean, there's a lot more that goes into it. Rebounding for your team, I don't think that's going to win you rookie of the year, you know. And then when you get the double, half of those points are from free throws. I don't think that's going to win you rookie of the year. She's going to have to start going out and putting up 15 plus, you know, type 20-point games type of thing. You know, now what Caitlin Clark is doing, what people don't understand, I'm going to keep saying this, every time you see her assist at like 13, but then you also see her points like 15, 20 points, she's equivalent for like 45 points, 50 points. I don't think you understand that. Caitlin Clark's usage rate is way higher than Angel Reese. She beats Angel Reese in everything you can think of besides rebounding. And she's not that far off from rebounding. She averages, 4 or 5 a game? 4 or 5 rebounds a game or something like that? I'm not sure. But I think what Caitlin Clark has to do as a point guard and running a offense is way harder than what Angel has to do by just sitting around the rim catching rebounds. For you to win Rookie of the Year, you cannot lead the WNBA in missed layups. Now you're gonna say, "Oh, Caitlin Clark, she leads the league in turnovers." Go look up the all-time. Go look up the NBA. Go look up their turnover leaders. LeBron James is number 1. For those, I don't even want to cuss right now, but those people who don't even know basketball, LeBron James is number 1. I hope you understand that. He leads the league in turnovers. In history. Go look at all the top leaders. They're all legends. Anybody, that means usage rate. Why do you think Caitlin has so many turnovers? Her usage rate. That has nothing to do, what she does positive outweighs her turnovers by way surpasses that. Half those turnovers were early in the year. Teams just not ready, and her teammates just not adjusted to how she plays basketball. You got to understand that. So when it comes to this rookie race, I think that's over with. We're gonna hear a lot of talks about it, but if Caitlin keeps doing what she's doing, it's over. Trust me. So, and if you don't think that, you don't know basketball. But look, I'm gonna keep it right there. I'm gonna keep it nice, real short and quick. We got the Fever today with the Storm. I appreciate you guys, man. And that's going to be a big game for the Fever. And we also got the Chicago Sky rematch versus the Mercury tonight at 6. So I got a lot of content for you guys. All my new subs, all my subscribers. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I'll be back with more content. We out.